Hello everybody. Much like Alaska, got plenty of air traffic. Must be coming out of Raleigh. Anyways, I just want to share a couple things with you guys today. It's a beautiful, gorgeous day. What is today? Today is March 5th, Thursday. It's gorgeous out here. The sun's right there. It is, what are we looking at? Before 4 o'clock, around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I just wanted to share some things with you guys. So I was out pillaging in the woods, and my brother Mark taught me a long time ago about pine cones. That I'm using Zeke's bowl here just so these didn't blow off. That's why I don't have a fire going, it's because of the wind. But these pine cones right here burn very, very hot in order to get a fire going. They're excellent, even the ones that aren't open yet. There's medicinal purposes to them as well, but don't quote me on that. You got to look it up for yourselves on that. This is a sweet gum ball from a sweet gum tree. We used to call them death spikes, because if you've ever been out barefooted and stepped on them, you'll know what I mean. But there's a couple more that we've already kind of, oh, see? Is that a tick? Oh, yeah, the joys of being out in the wilderness, or camping life. So here's another one, but the thing of it is these, somebody pointed out one time, these are also medicinal. You'll have to look that up as well. The green ones, don't quote me on it, look it up for yourself. But these are excellent as far as once the fire is going and you throw these things in there and they start burning very red hot. The coals are just absolutely amazing how hot they get. So this one's to start your fire. This one's to get your fire really good and hot. And this right here is a whole bunch of wood I dug up out in the woods out there. You can see all the downed trees. But I was off in the distance over there because our neighbors left today, so I didn't want to walk behind them when they were there. But these right here are all, they're from the pine trees. And these are the pine nubs, or knots, or whatever you want to call them. But what it is if you imagine the tree, oops, sorry, put it back in view. If you imagine the tree growing up, then each one of these things right here would be a branch growing off. So here's one that's already been burned. Alright, so it was growing up like this, I imagine. Alright, but it's still good. Again, it's got there's so much fat burn in them. This red stuff here, some of it is the clay, but this one's still wet. You gotta be real careful. But here's another one, see? All you gotta do is lay that in the sun. Oh, and this stuff right here. This one here I might throw back simply because of this right here. That's mycelium or whatever they call it, and that's what bees feed on. So I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna launch it right back in the woods and give it to the bees. Here's a giant one. If you can imagine a tree sticking up like this. But there's so much what they call fat burn, or all the resin, the pine resin and everything is inside here. Some of it you can see, some of it you can't. But here's one that's burnt. But that's so that would be like that, and that would be the branch. And again, you can see how big the tree starts there. And it goes all the way to there, and there's several of these trees down back there. So one of them you can see, squeeze in, yeah, that one's pretty wild looking. That's kind of where around where I found these. But anyways, it's too windy of a day today to start a fire now this afternoon. So I had one earlier today, but I put it out because of the winds. But anyways, little information, you guys, little entertainment video. Sweet gum balls, death spikes, whatever you want to call them. I was about ready to say acorns. Acorns was a staple food back in the day as well. Don't let them lie to you. Great way to start fire. And these pine knots, they burn extremely hot. So I have others over here as well. Coda, say hi to the crowd. Oh, Coda's peeing, forget it. So anyways, there's another one facing at us. Little ones. So I just kind of left them in there to air out and dry out. Some of these are extremely wet, so you give it a few days to dry out. Zeke doesn't even need a leash, but by law we have to keep him on. What's up, you big beast, huh? You say hi to everybody? You know, not in the mood, huh? 160-pound cuddle bug right there. Also, when you guys are doing your thing, and make sure I was splitting my wood with a hammer and a hatchet yesterday, and you can see the termites that are in these things. So I don't see any down there. I wouldn't have them up on this table if I'd seen them in here. But yeah, as I was splitting wood yesterday, termites. So be very careful that you're not carrying wood. It's illegal to take wood out or anything out of a state park anyways. So whatever we don't burn tonight, I'll leave for the next person. But anyways, love you guys. Send you a box of wood. How's that? Illegal, right? Anyways, we love you guys. There's the sun. Have a great night, everybody. Love you guys. Bye.